Well, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. Uh, Welcome back to my channel. They're gonna talk about Caspa. Obviously, is the update for my KS0 and KS3L upgraded board to KS3M mining on solo and pool. So their comparison that we did last time with the two pools, ham pool and K1 pool. In this video, we're gonna go over K1 pool. So boss K1 pool for both of the KS3Ls, and then solo mining on Caspa node I have set up on two different computers, and I'll show you in a sec some stats. But here are we on the Caspa. FYI, my favorite place to check the total hash rate. Today is October 31st, around 3:52 p.m. Pacific time, and we hit highest at 56 pent hash on the network, 5675, so almost 57 pent hash. Next block reduction in 5 days, so that's roughly what November 6th, right? And it will be 155 Caspa reward, 156 Caspa per block. That's the change we're expecting. And then the latest Caspa price is around 5 cents and some change. It's basically 5 cents, and we are getting some new coming up, KS0 Pro, which has not been updated on the price here, so we don't really know still what the price on this unit gonna be, although it's gonna be second most efficient unit after KS3. So those two gonna be most efficient, and this guy's gonna follow, right? So KS3M and then KS2 and KS1. So this guy shows on the Ice River website sold out, and is coming soon. So I guess it's I'm not sure if this is pre-order. Let's see if we even ordered this guy. No, we can't. So yeah, no pricing, no pre-order, just the specs. Hopefully, if the 100 watts is a correct specs or better, then it's gonna be pretty good efficient miner. Okay. Now let's go to my 3 of my miners right here. They set up to mine on the pool. All 3 of them roughly at around 160 gigahash, so they're roughly lower. So my average, I'm not hitting total 480 gigahash, but the average is 466, 470, something like that, right? So yes, pool have some rejection or what, but I don't think I have a lot of rejection, to be honest. It's pretty good on the K1 pool, like C0 rejected shares, and then and so forth. I think it's been pretty stable and good for the K1 pool. Anyways, I get very little rejections. Now let's take a look. So that is for a pool mining, and all the other 3 KS0 I'm doing mining on the Caspa node. So we're doing the KS Bridge version 1.2.1, and I did refresh this. I had to close it, restart miners. For the last day, probably 1 or 2 times, just because it got me worried something wrong with this setup, but nothing changed. So I'm not sure if my luck is over on this mining on these 3 guys. Okay, because I did hit the previously, as I show you blocks, the first that I started mining with these guys on solo, I hit 2 blocks, 1 block, 1 block, that, and after that for last 1, 2, 3, 4 days I didn't get anything, no blocks at all. So that means my average is dropping down. So the first week was okay, because in average I still did better on solo for the first 5 days. However, the last 2 days I'm just going down on this solo mining here. I don't know if I should keep this on solo, just wait for the next luck, wave kind of sort of come up and then hit maybe 3 blocks right away or 4 blocks. That's what I need for 5 weeks, 5 days, just to get back on board with this solo mining. But on the pool, it's been a little bit more stable, around 42, 44 cas per day per each KS0 updated firmware to 160 gigahash. Okay, so now let's go to our KS3L with the KS3M board updated. So I did 5 days like I promised. We're gonna mine on the pool now. I'm gonna switch from hum pool and K1 pool comparison to both K1 pool, just to see if anything wrong with one of the miners on the same pool. And obviously it is, but the difference not as big as hum pool versus K1 pool. So with the first test we did, hum pool definitely lose by 390 Caspa in 5 days for 2 of these miners comparison, right? So basically K1 pool performed better, about 65 Caspa a day. Now, just because we switched to K1 pool, my first miner still behind, but only by 25 Caspa a day in average for 5 days. What did that mean? So the really difference is not 65, is about 40 Caspa a day. But still, if I'm getting 40 Caspa less a day, that's almost like 3 of my KS0 being on the pool, right? So, I mean, guys, come on. It's the logical just to keep as your better connected pool. So you have to make your own decision on this, because it depends on how close you are to the pool, what's your connection to pool, and if you're better feel like performing on any of the pools. As of right now, I really love the hum pool version to it, but now I'm kind of closer to just staying on the pool for K1 pool on one of the miners. So this is gonna be continuing mining on the pool, so we can keep on testing, do that test and compare now to the solo on the Caspa node. So now I set up another machine that mines another KDX right on Caspat, and we doing another solo here. Now I did in the last 2 days 17 blocks. So the first day wasn't really lucky for me. So by the way, I had to restart that miner. So don't pay attention exactly to it. I did have, didn't take a screenshot of this, did I? No, I did. It's just the settings. So I did hit 17 blocks total. This been restarted. So the last hour, I just did some little tweak on parameters. I thought may change something, however, nothing really changed by a lot by just playing with the parameters anyways. I just did a little bit of a change here. If you guys want to see, I did try 8192 minimum share difficulty. 8192, it's just double of this 4096, and I did try using different shares per minimum. Like I did try recommended from 20. I went from 7 to 20. Just trying now at 12, just kind of to stay in the middle here. Then also block time, I had it at 1 second, and then at 3 seconds. Now I'm trying on the middle, kind of 2 seconds, to see if it give any help at all finding blocks. As of right now, I don't see much difference in the performance. It's been finding block on KS3L updated, overclocked basically. Well, it's not overclocked, it's with the board of KS3M board, right? It's been doing about 1 block every 2 or 3 hours in average. It did hit like, it was about the longest was 4 hours before it hit the blocks, and then there was scenario where it was like almost a block 2 blocks in an hour. Okay, so overall in average it's probably should be doing at least 10 block a day. My hope is if it's continue doing 10 blocks, it makes sense. If it's gonna be less than 10 blocks again, like what we did on the K1 pool, it's gonna be a same issue there. So my first 2 days, hopefully the luck will be there for next 2, 3, maybe 4 days. So I'll be doing that for entire week. And if it stops here somewhere, then we'll have to make decision as well if we want to switch back to pool or just continue waiting for our luck. And then same for KS0 here. Now, as I'm not getting any rewards here on KS0 for the last 4 days, my patience kind of going away unless I'm gonna hit in the next 4 days at least 4 blocks. It just makes no more sense to stay there on the Kaspa KS bridge or node, Kaspa node mining. I was hoping that's gonna perform a lot better. However, to me, to be honest, it looks about the same as I was on the pool. The only difference, no pool fees, which is kind of big. It's, well, not huge. It's they're only charged about the one Kaspa. Really, it was like, so if we compare 164 Kaspa right per block right now. Where is it? 164.81. So it would really be 163 Kaspa per block if we are on K1 pool solo mining. So not humongous difference, just a little bit, but I mean it's kinda late. Anyways, that's pretty much it for my 2 of these setups updates, and then quick update on the ROI. We were talking about these new prices for these miners. Anyways, if you're gonna buy through T-Swift, really great deals. However, you're still gonna consider the hash rate going up, and this ROIs have been calculated into, we took in consideration the hash rate growing at certain percentage a day, that we may hit 74 pentahash by end of the year. So with that all calculation and block reward reduction every month, we're roughly can ROI only on these 3 miners, and the KS1, KS0, KS0 Pro, obviously KS0 not gonna be sold on the Ice River, just probably on eBay or some other websites, but the KS0 Pro is not even announced the price, so we don't even know what it is. However, even if it's at $560, it's not gonna ROI at this rate and this Kaspa price, 5 cents. It needs to be at least probably, I think we calculate like 5 cents. Well, let's try it. Let's try to change Kaspa price, see where at what point we're gonna ROI 7 cents. Oh yeah, 7 will work. Okay, so oops, yeah, sorry about that. Basically, yeah, it's with the 7 cents. We are doing pretty good with 6 cents. Nope, only KS1 gonna ROI. So probably 6.5 cents. Yeah, we don't know that price yet. So really, it needs to be Kaspa need to go to 7 cents for KS0 to ROI at $449, or it's around 42, but still gonna take probably 1.5 years or something like that, 14 months. So, however, the KS3 much better performance, but an opposite, if it drops to 4 cents, none of these miners gonna ROI, unfortunately. If you buy it today, we change to 4.5 cents. We only have luck with KS3, so it's really gonna depend on the Kaspa price. If it drops down below, a lot below like 4 cents, then we are pretty much burned out there, right? And then if it's Kaspa rate grows faster on another phase. Let's even do like, okay, let's go back to 7 cents, let's say, but the Casper hash rate increases a lot quicker. So let's say we'll go up at the higher percentage rate instead of being 0.9. After that, let's say will be 0.1% increase, and so on. We will actually at 7 cents. Well, we're still gonna ROI. So yeah, it's price is really gonna help to ROI for these miners if it continues to grow at that rate. What can I say? Let's take a look at point 2. Yeah, we're still good. So really is the importance here is the get ahead of time in the game, and then just watch the Casper price, because if the hash rate grows, Casper stays 5 or drops below, we probably not gonna ROI on any of these miners. So keep that in mind when you're investing in this in the mining kind of business, this kind of race that it changes every single day. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys like it. If you did, just click like button below, subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm gonna keep that update in the next video once we complete this phase of the unlucky pool mining and lucky pool mining. Hopefully continue to get this luck. If not, then it'll be 2 of unlucky pools. We'll see. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye bye.